What is reality? This has been a perennial question from primitive to modern times. For science, reality is what appears, while for religion, the reality lies beneath appearance. For materialist, reality is material or physical, while for idealist, reality is mental or spiritual. These different answers have one thing in common. There are exclusive views of reality. For example, if reality is spiritual, then it isn't material. And if science is true, religion can't be. Today we will be introducing the inclusive view of reality, for which there are different levels, grades, or layers of reality. The first level is that of the common sense view, which most of us believe. External world is real, independent of our perception or thought. World comprises objects and their qualities, both being real in their own right. For example, there are trees, water, and rocks. Trees are green, water is cold, and rocks are hard. The common sense view gives rise to a more critical view that is called critical realism. What we perceive is an object, but qualities or sense data. We do not perceive, for example, water, trees, or mountains. We perceive instead greenness, coldness, and hardness. Our mind may interpret the sense data, but the sense data have reality of their own. We live in a world of cause and effect. For example, if we jump into the sea and we don't know how to swim, we will drown. Likewise, if we play with fire, we will get our hands burnt because burning is the quality of fire. Critical realism gives rise to skepticism. In the West, skepticism is most famously associated with Scottish philosopher David Hume, who actually set upon to deny the existence of mind or self as an entity, but ended up denying causation, which is the basis of all science. For Hume, what we call a cause and effect relationship is actually a constant conjunction of events. For example, whenever there is burning, there is smoke, so we tend to establish a causal relationship between burning and smoke. Likewise, whenever serving of food is preceded by a bell, we seek to establish a causal relationship between bell and serving of food. Hume's views influenced a late 18th century German philosopher Immanuel Kant. For Kant, mind is an organic unity which organizes experiences through time and space and concepts or categories. Time and space are a priori structure of mind, that is, which precedes all experience. The 12 categories are also a priori, which make understanding possible. Kant's 12 categories can be categorized into 4 types, as you can see on the screen. If you are liking this video, please subscribe to my channel Wisdom of Life. The next step or stage is objective idealism. Reality is rationally structured and intelligible. According to Plato's theory of forms of idea, there is an external world of universals underlying the world of particulars. For example, the idea of beauty is the source of all beautiful objects. While individual beautiful objects may perish, the idea of beauty will never. In modern times, German philosopher Hegel is arguably the most famous exponent of objective idealism. In Hegel, objective idealism becomes absolute idealism, according to which thought is the essence of universe and nature is whole of mind objectified. Nature is absolute reason expressing itself in outward form. In Hinduism, Brahman is the absolute consciousness and the world is Brahman's manifestation. The next stage is subjective idealism. According to English philosopher George Berkeley, physical objects or matter is mental construction. The world consists of conscious beings and their ideas, and as Berkeley famously stated, to be is either to be a perceiver or be perceived. Subjective idealism logically gives rise to solipsism. Only I exist and the rest of the world is simply an illusion. Solipsism can be traced to Descartes' famous statement, I think, therefore I am, which means that we can doubt the existence of everything in the universe except myself and only because I am thinking. So, because I am thinking, I must exist. And the final stage of reality is nihilism, according to which there is no such thing as reality, and if there is reality, then it cannot be known or communicated. A true nihilist would believe in nothing, have no loyalties, and no conscious purpose. In the West, nihilism is associated with German philosopher Nietzsche. However, Nietzsche is not a nihilist because he provides for transvaluation of values, not their elimination. It was the sophists, the loose band of philosophers in 5th century BCE Greece, who were the founders of nihilism. For them, there is no objective truth or value. For Protagoras, man is the measure of all things, while for Antiphon, all law is merely conventional and contrary to nature. I trust you like this video. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel Wisdom of Life. Thanks for watching.